It's like I was off.
Yeah,
So I was
it's
saying
okay.
that actually, those leaders, Abacha, security agency, like the question you asked, almost need that power to prevent them from bringing them in because they have been brought there by the government and they are serving the government. Already the commander, as I'm saying, he bears the cast of the ruling government and will make sure that whatever the government says, that's what he will do. Okay. Police commander, the same. Fire service, the same. National security head, like Kendapa, the same thing. Kendapa have invisible forces here. We improvise national security people in it, and they wear the same uniform. They are carrying guns. Have you seen it? So when you see them, it's very difficult. You can't even identify the proper one because they are all wearing the uniform and they work, they do anything. Have you, Abacha, in our history in Ghana, have you ever seen security soldiers with PS and earrings before?
I know. It's a very identical issue. Wouldn't say now because of training, the mom cleaning. Most police and military, they are always zero. Yes, I don't quite all kind of
exactly. Today, Abacha, most of them are wearing beards, some are wearing rings, some are doing everything with their beards like that. I've never seen this before. These are the improvised ones that I'm talking about. They have substituted the original with available materials in order to do whatever they want. And looking at security system now break it down, Abacha, there is no problem. If the government, if they want to sanitize, because this Dampare is going to face the same problem because in Dampare will mean you and before you can clean the system and let the system work again, these people should be out. And you can't do it. So it's only coming to act like that. And then they will be behind and be causing their troubles and between whatsoever that they want.
You want to conclude now other colleagues in you. Right, now if you
okay. So in conclusion, what I'm trying to say is that for the security system, like you also know that it is porous now, it is completely out of hand. It will continue to be like that. We are praying that maybe Dampare will be able to do something about it. But if you will be able to do it, then the improvised this thing that they put there, the improvised police, the improvised soldiers, the improvised security men that are not the original, that have been incorporated into the various security agencies, and they are beating people. And until he sits down to sanitize them and weed all of those things out, he will never achieve his aim. It's going to be square one again because these people are there and they are taking salary. Will he be able to be enough to take them out? Unless Akufo-Addo accept that they should take them, and he's not going to accept.
All right.
So he'll turn around, and come to square one again.
All right, Alpha, thank you very much. You will hang in there.
The government is changed in 2024.
You will hang in there for the last topic, Lord, and welcome you back to the show from Ghana. Also, the Biana made the Ghana attach it to you because I want to award the first hand information. This is Bia Medina Sawo. The young so upon Bonu out, a new IGP in Dampare. What new does he bring on board? And the question today, and let me read the social media, was it Twitter or something? I say, for armed robbers in a company, there, Siciano, because of Dampare. Anyway, I don't want us to focus so much on his credibility and as any profile. To me, he's an individual of bringing so much motivation and inspiration to every young guy. This is what we call from grass to grace, right? Nowhere to be somewhere. He started as a constable. But my question is only one question I want to ask. So Dampare coming, is he coming to live by the code of conduct of the Ghana Police Authority that has been enshrined in the 1992 Constitution, or he's coming to serve his paid masters, meaning living by the Constitution, promoting the welfare of the people by protecting life and property, looking at the current insecurity in our country, and not a Dampare or Babi. You better be moving left and right. This is what the government wants. This is what you have to do. Deploy people, let them go and beat this, do that. Is that what we are going to see? Lord, let's hear you.
Yeah. With Dampare, I mean, the people of Ghana, I think majority of us are quite happy for appointing someone like that.
Okay.
And then it also serving as something to make him, because or you're neutral, and then he's been appointed based on his merit, based on what he has been able to achieve. So right now, I can't really, judge him. What I pray for is that he will be able to stand the test of time, to stand for, his own, and make Ghana great. For him, the people of Ghana, or dream said, or you're politically inclined. So a whole lot of things happen under the carpet, but we are just hoping that we're going to meet this opportunity. Yes, yeah, or didn't be want to meet. Nobody can influence him to do his work, because he came there based on his merit, and according to sources, he a whole lot of things has passed him by because of his neutrality. And I could say when opportunity to be able to in whatever is happening here. I'm hoping that whatever the case be, right now he's the actor. He's not the main IGP though. So I don't know, say omube to me etchinchim nensa. Say omunyeno main IGP. Opana wambambi ade omupa. It's easy for him to go.
Oh, okay.
He's
It's
just
an
serving
acting capacity.
Yeah. As an acting capacity. I'm just hoping. But whatever the case be, I'm hoping that he will be able to stand the test of time and then do what he's meant to do and not what the government wants him to do. Yeah.
Sure, Lord. Thank you very much. Unim, your last topic near call. Edisa online as well. Edisa.
Yeah, hello, Melha.
Yes. Edisa.
Yes.
SP need your work with the mewa.
Never time.
And IGP upon born dampering in. So what compelled the president to make this change? Say upon born in corner dampering take over.
Okay. Your problem media. I mean, I'm the last minute. You know, some of and we are hoping so that we can fix somebody something. I think they know I'm saying retirement and I'm saying I'm banging home kaka. Until now, I had to say, if you are nice, you need kakana. I'm making sure say retirement no more pick kakana. I'm up on my audition. So the point is that I think there's an IGP, the vice president.
Oh no, the vice president is the chairman of the Ghana Police Council. Yeah. But the appointment of the IGP, the president, and appointing consultation with the council of state.
So so the vice president being the chairman of the police council, is the IGP part of the police council. So no police council, right?
Vice president, yes.
Very good. So then technically, if the chairman is the party in power, then again, there's nothing to be really excited about any police service and any government, right? Because until say, because this we got a two political crash and said yes, a normal police, and I don't know why I just happened. Say vice president and the chairman, chairman, so you call committee meeting or to me can be big crowd to me influence the decision.
No, he chair and police council now exercise about me and a chair.
Very good. So then if he chairs and then his chairmanship can influence whatever the decision or whatever can take part. Again, the IGP, what I want to do is that he's not independent.
Yes.
So it will be very difficult to think that he's coming to do anything that the government does not want. Or You get it. Say, I'm trying to say, we are hoping again, so we'll be neutral. But at least we're too close to or more appointed, only whatever it is. However, the appointment, he got it. I don't know. I don't think they vote for them. So again, he was appointed. So again, it's biased. There will be a Nipana where you know. Then I'll be. And we've seen some of these instances, no. So me always know. I'm trying to look at how to have a permanent kind of solution to some of these things. And no one say about powers, no. What I say, say the better timukakra. Now, maybe a IGP no cry, maybe a police won't pay for no more war regions. I'm never to a barman.
Oh, okay.
One said it, one soon a war mummy be on bit with the year free time or more pay. One said it here. Now, at that point, you know, then we have somebody who is so independent of any government. Because right now, no, I don't know what I can say under this one and will not be able to say the same thing under the next government. You get it? It's going to be the same thing.
All right.
As much as
go ahead. Yeah. Conclude my now. I will start the last topic in the Yanko.
So and that is the reason why most of these political, OBI is suspicious of police, because OBI enemy over power, you're the police near. Right. They know how they wrap, whatever around the police and use them for whatever they want. The way so bad, honestly, you saw the record committee, then receive. What I said. So again, no say share the longer way, solution of the department now independent, so that they can make some decisions and possibly even or more problem without thinking it will go about any mercy or something. What I said. So that is how I want to look at it.
All right, I just said don't go. Let's do this. There is this gentleman. Let's say I may prompt him in the course of the week and we'll pay attention. We concluded a third topic, on a DRA committee, okay? And Sputnik V, if you hear na munyi na me discuss that issue, young combining these two committees together. We saw the testimony of this gentleman, the Ashanti Regional Minister, Simon Osei Mensah, Mukaino. Or appear before the committee, or appear before committee, na some kind. Also, in the man orders, and then resorted to the death of those two guys named Edrano. And he's the chairman of the region, Ashanti Regional Minister. Sorry, he's the chairman of the RISEC, which is the regional security, on a chair. But given such a strategic decisions, I may seek advice or education from a friend because let me say the program. I say yes, it be a offer national security now. Now say offer security hierarchy no man say on give you that orders and now resulting to the death of these two people. Look, now young combine it with what happened. I will probe near Kosono. I will when name say Ufriwa Ukru do say regional minister your friend say the health minister The health minister is also saying say looking at the situation at that time in respect to COVID, to make it that hasty decision, because before, according to constitution, before procurement involving foreign partnership, it have to go through Parliament of Ghana. So there was a clear procurement violation. This is what happened. These two people, should their conduct compel them to resign, or should their conduct mandate the president to fire them? And now say the power for the president to fire these people, discretionary power send another on the panel, but now say public servants and the conduct and they say it to me fire. And second question here, why say a drug yet me set investigations into it. But about 8 to 9 people that died during the election and in the NCT committee. Mr. Take your ass on this. Offer, no, I am ready. Now, Lord Quay also are ready. Now, I end the show.
Okay. Health minister, Nadia. Health minister, when you say, recently, how long has he been the health minister? No, I'm saying for the last 5 years.
Yeah, he was there for the first 4 years. Yeah, right.
Yes. So when him say, oh yeah, I don't know, oh yeah, him go see any, oh yeah, as I say, Kapani giant me a Kasano Hosa, but oh yeah, a very irresponsible man. When you say, oh, there some of the decisions now found the same maybe. Or they say, okay, drones, or him. Okay, drone now, they were transporting Moja, say.
It was celebration. What I say?
Oh. Mother, I'm coming Shekotoka, test now, Moyen, Lebino, or the Assisticana Wooden. First of all, company na engineer Nigerian company will say, saying, Muba says, Cow Munya, Nagana, Yamu, just 1 million or say 2 million. No. All the other money, no, echo will be private company or Wabra Obako Bobusia, Abeya dear or Confanochi, and Albako Bobusia, Aberry Fanichi, Ngochi Institute. And 19 Oberso Medilab for no more Ghana, Hasad Ghana, laboratories. None of them yet, one group of them are collaborating. Mia Mexicana, Naya, you see the contract in my Nigeria. Now, I'm trying to develop something. Say, I'm passing the Nigeria for Ubi or was had and Ubi and Sebi, Unimiansa. Because now they would do this kind of yana. They see that or they come, take it. Why do you do that? And unless you so say, the Nigerian thing was aware or more the data in a sign compare or more company with the man.
That is what I'm also believing. It's just a face of it because
Nigeria
will be anywhere free.
Yeah. It is a Monday, Aquaco money panel, your pass all the Aquaco money panel. Into the Mimi who is a health minister. Onono is with them and he is facilitating some of these things. So move piano, no, maybe as a craboni, who pay 50,000 between account to one. Who can't say, I know I know I bet you much. You know, or knows is there open the because me have lost respect for him. Or better not say, they went to me and me home, and I now it's a decision just as of at 9 years, say, may you or Ghana.
I don't say, hold on, you into the crab. What is
parliamentary approval to seek for parliamentary approval after I've signed the contract. Do you regularize the parliamentary approval to seek for parliamentary approval after I've signed the contract?
Do you appreciate the fact that the pronouncement by the Supreme Court vis-a-vis the constitutional provision clearly talks about prior approval? You appreciate that?
Very much so. But my frustrations to try to get a vaccine for us at the heat of our second wave, I relied on the executive instrument 61 that was passed by Parliament to hide behind emergency clauses that have been revoked, to try to see if I could do that and come to Parliament to inform Parliament that this is what I've done and therefore need regularization. I need approval to cover it because we were in dire need of the vaccine and I had the onus to try to procure the vaccines to vaccinate Ghanaians to protect our lives.
all right? I just say, just being fair to him. When I'm a boy, and say it was born out of frustrations. Who says second?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Kauja in the drama video audio no cause so e hono nko be bisa ni say say of course ko ye no o bypass executive one no bisa na say Parliament no more start procedure and even in an emergency, there's something that you should still go through.
But the reason I all making say no look at the greater goal of the people. The loss and he didn't care about the loss. He sees the decision, so or hide it under the executive.
No.
Anyway,
I know the emotions. I know that I wouldn't say no na what the bed that to say there. Okay, this is time. I'm going to work a buy or no could do no be suing. It's like they manipulate us all the time. Like I say, I had the same weapon you put okay, and I'm no here to Mama. So I didn't know cancer and a COVID nearby and a rapping. Your record the organ and not as me at some point, I even thought that maybe the record now normal day Banokra was not right or something. But yeah, you were around the COVID no years, you won't say a kunkumun for there, but I you can't say it wasn't up to that point when you say it got at the end twice the price. With current condition, you were brand it need a few weeks and a few days. And I say, I didn't cry. No, I don't know. Say contracts no most actually teachers can be and you know you're charging no causing financial loss to the state. And I say, saying, what are they? I don't cry.
I don't know. Some of the CSOs, no. CSOs,
okay.
CSOs in some of the media houses, Kase, and before cry, continue. This man should resign. But comment in the ban say government now here no more fire and no more forcing money resign here. This man will not go down alone. Bobo budi been in yoma. So now Kufa have to give a mind here to this. Them say baby I war and no. Because man the performance at the committee in there. I don't think so. The papa because the justification the organizing it's not actually holding. What do you say?
Yes, hello. I also a government forcing the man to resign.
People are saying says it bring a lot of explosion, like at the same people.
No, explosion. Yeah, anyway. What I say because so me no according to the minim party we no MPP party no. Ye what I say ye obi a you know. Untimi point to on Sanchiro obi wa bra with 4 fingers and point two. So that's what I'm saying. I am thinking to say I pick a craman. So that's because some of the decisions that he's making are very irresponsible for his age and whatever he stands for. So that's so for a man like that to be behaving so low, no, it already means I thought that we no be I thought no pamona no they didn't obey. Yeah, no as a motor no now the did in account because already the price now I thought says I'm more candy. I thought mana I yes I do. And then I make person because the president for time no mala Michelle say why no $45,000.
Yeah.
Or could that breathing a crap for causing financial loss. We don't know how much we lost with this contract.
Oh, okay.
So that's it. And now on one so say call honorable person and Kasanya we are here can open well. At least a deal now go through no. So we Brunia and on your black man and a honor nurse or resign. So that's it. But only on your responsible person. And I think the do time I see a catcher or move, we should talk to them that hard and say, if you are a responsible leader, now what goofy to say why is this big mistake? Why resign? What me redeem who got do what now say near so government now. Don't you think you should save them some image, at least the moment when your pension we are? Into
it makes sense. Concluding my
yeah, if they are going to make him continue, me I won't be surprised because say Ubia na epe be their fast system, the contract we are come to Nigeria. It makes him be a fun one. They say variant the name sika babane and also new we procure. And they say Z variant here by numbers are okay. You actually must see idea. Or make me call list state of emergency. Now I find
it's unfortunate.
Hello?
Over.
Yes, sir.
My intia de Caribbean from Simona Semenza.
Okay.
In the ring.
Then topic in what is
it? Man, I'll say, man.
Jose.
Hold on a bit. Linty Simona Semenza, Ashanti Regional Minister. About Ejra, any. Hold on.
The commanding officer, as I requested, dispatched some personnel to Ejra to support the police in the maintenance
of peace and security. Later in the day, that there had been shooting during the maintenance of peace. The meeting was called on the police. We visited them. But I've forgotten the other than that from the video. Some youth were chasing.
Okay, fine, let's do this. This one I was trying to get. Between Simona Semensa, right? Or appear of our line as well.
Yeah.
Yes, Simona Semensa appear before the Ejura committee. No? The testimony you could give you any. Or say, on any more orders, no? He's the regional chairman, okay?
Yeah.
And he'll give you orders, no? And the resort to the death of and me, or these two adults, no more. Addition to Kakadian is an AC prior to that. And now my question is, at the end, a drasma is seen and say, yet me a set a committee, even though a lot of people have their objection to it being committee, not commission, but anyway, let's not get into that. Name elections I call conducted here, 2020. We are almost 7 months into the first quarter. Then it again set a committee to investigate. These innocent souls, one FIT more money. Now, the conduct of public servants like Simona Semensa, the health minister, Ubia or Probino, the response in your manner. Should it be, say, president using a discretionary powers? It does obey Sakiomo, and answer Omanga's a bad conduct, and they said, Over, let's hear you on this. Now, who conclude? I don't know.
Thank you very much. Mr. TFC, Juradi, and said your kind. When is committee like about the Jurana president now set the committee said they should investigate. Fine. Investigation, one thing we should know is that the whole thing, it is acquire say a pressure being about government, so what they are saying. And Nama is like the whole country is crying about it. Into acquire say a nearby home. Kenya sa enya dia anka meme say on be set committee dia. It's just like you said during the election, no. Enkwala enkofo ewu ye 8 souls no. Government in setting the bia mfa ho so on that. On setting committee bia to investigate it. That should tell you why the government is not interested in that. It's setting up a committee to let us unravel what actually went in there and the people died. Now, Usha Wena, the same thing if you look at what happened during the election in Wena. Because this guy, Kaka Asemno, Kaka is somebody who is like, he was, let me put it like he was criticizing the government on which they didn't like it. Because we're looking at what led to his death now. This is what led to his death because of criticizing government, feed the country in Yama way, Yama and then and now no sooner DC, cruise near the and Omoyeko Kuno. And now through that in incorporation of protest here, Yasa Fre, say, Omunya way no Muko Shutu. Also coming from the regional and this thing. You see, the whole thing, say, there is pressure, Abacha. In Yama Air Course, it's just too much. People cannot, we don't just understand it. Now, it's not reasonable. It will be a kind of pressure being about the government. So, because if you look at the people that have, who cause the atrocities, they are from the government. And we know how they were angry with Kaka because Kaka was trying to pay the government black. And
it's one part of the story. Let's go.
Yeah, yes. Intuition is Kaka by that is the genesis of the whole thing. So what you say? Anyway, and Uncle for need me and say I ain't here. This I know ye. Obi a ojina hot drive traffic or ye way no can't say fixing the country. And we should be citizens and not what spectators. So Kaka is trying to be a citizen, not a spectator. Well, who basic things school there I can room. I can room I use hospitals I can room. I am Crantiani, Kusian Kwan at him. Nipa here, baby, and ya, Akotia Yarisa, Omunya. No, the opportunity Facebook, the government will fix it on your mind. And a DC, you know, so even because it's affiliated to the government, you know, it means that Kaka is painting his government black. Kaka is trying to make his government unpopular. And you know, conspiracy is from the government. Usha. DCE or link it to the central government, Mebuana. It is a Akukwado who put the DCE there. The DCE work for the government. Anything good, any success in the district there goes back to Akukwado, Mebuana. It is first, it goes back to Akukwado. It goes back to the entire ruling government. And nothing on Mufa Kwambi to say, Yebeyi Kaka Piwa because of boy Chidido, Yempeta, and then they succeeded in it. After a Yinsuna Kokobe protest here, Asante regional minister say, because of that, why issue veto power, why sending military. Why is it a case like that? You have to call the security agent, and you will control the whole region or the whole whatsoever. You have security or security couples to conform with it. You should have consulted them, but he didn't do that. He just gave a fiat. So therefore, a complete fiat. They should go and do that. Which is uncalled for. Despite the fact that we are the regional whatsoever, that doesn't mean you can do anything on your own. And he took that decision on his own, which was completely false. Onukurana can see a man resign, but he's still in government. So what do you say? He has to resign for that, but he's still in government because he was trying to work in favor of the government. Because in components, I am stop for me, and yes, on Bay say anything. Because of boy. And that is the reason why Kaka died. And these people don't. Why should they allow their brother to die just because he wants to be a citizen? Why now say we should be what? Citizens and not spectators. In his speech, you know, we should be citizens, not spectators. Citizen means be ready to speak up your voice. Whatever is not going on well, let the government be aware. I be a government then you're aware. You the citizens who put the government on its toes. That is why we are calling for fixing the country. Things are not good in our country. Hospitals are can't room, schools are can't room, in Colati form of Turadia, in Colaco PHS, traffic light, green goes, track, and yellow in Abebum, track in Abebum. School die won't room. In Alpua, in Kayababo, I may be Makotum. Nayaka Sadia Manon. He's trying to be a citizen and put the government on his own. What if the government needs? Checks and balances. And the checks and balances should come from the citizens. And that is what Kaka was trying to do. Yakuna Piwa. Regional minister also perform protest or see the VNT. Let me shut them down. What press soldier for Baya, Wakofa improvised soldiers. Like I was saying, they are not soldiers, they are improvised soldiers because they are not the real soldiers. They are just be given uniform to wear. And Omuni Namho, so what they are saying. The real soldiers are there. No proper soldier will go and sit down. You are protecting, you want to go and dismantle a crowd, and you are shooting directly at the crowd. Where did they learn that thing? Where? Abacha, training, military training by Ghana, and the veterans are training. I'm just saying, you already know everything is like that. Now let me come to the other side of the question. Why is it that those 8 people died? Government is unconcerned. The government is unconcerned because the government used that tactic in order to maintain power. Because look at the election that we have had from 2000 up to now. We have never seen this type of election before. 2020 election was completely different. Completely different where you can see clearly that this man has won the seat, but electoral commission would support government and say that this man won it. Let's give it to this man. There was no proper collation. Electoral commission said, oh no, really? Yeah, more proper collation. We have never seen it before. Where is it that thing coming from? It's coming from the the president is involved in it. He is the one who caused it. So he will never set up any committee. Setting a committee for what? When they were shooting at Techima and staff to kill people, they want the people to go away so that they can maneuver and give it to the MPP candidate. And that is exactly what they did. When they give it to MPP candidate, where is it going to? Is it not Akufo-Addo going to get majority in parliament? Are you getting the picture I'm trying to make? And that is how it is. Yes. When Techima and staff Nipa no one Ajayi Kosa here or parliament they shot people and died because Ajayi at all means, all possible, Ajayi Kosa has to go to parliament because they saw that they are losing. What they are saying? Before election, how many parliamentary seats were the MPP have? Is it not 169? Have you seen it? They saw that they were losing. From 169, they were matching with NDC 137. Meanwhile, it is not on paper. MPP had 132 seats. But they maneuver to kill 6 good seats that NDC won on merit and gave it to the government. All those seats in government, the team and staff, Esikado Kachan, Zazugu Tatale, Sekiyu also, Takwan Suayem, and then the current was the 6 that mentioned. NDC won them all, but they used the military. Beat them, let them run away so that you can maneuver and give it to a person. That is the plan. They planned it ahead before the election. And we saw several audios. Altamia, their current, what do you call it? Youth organizer. MPP youth organizer.
Nana B.
Came out with Nana B, very good. There was an audio before the election about a month ago that this is what we are going to do. Start shooting, pay. They are naive and they will start running away. When they run away, Yes.
Let's get things straight. What the who's a video be as secretary and a beast?
Okay, that is okay. Let me cut it. But that is we had a tape like that. And if you look at, I'm just trying to link it to the election. Abacha, if you look at the election, the shooting and stuff, or as he said in that tape, it happened like that.
No, but I understand. But my issue is, we all know say a bad precedent. In my corner, say when there's a change of government, NDC in Sunya Kwamba Momo Meyebi. That is why some of us are forces like a government in prosecuting on punishing those security agents or forces in the ASRD. What you must say?
Yes.
But I'm surprised that the whole nation has been silent about it, including the opposition. The opposition is not doing anything.
No, Abacha, the fact is that the opposition, we have said a lot. And what I'm saying now, look at, we had people, Abacha, in our country, we had people that were speaking for us in terms of that, right? We have the Christian Council, the Ghana Bar Association, and then the other one is what? The Christian Council. We have another one.
Peace Council.
It's a peace, thank you. Peace Council, Christian Council, Ghana Bar Association.
And Catholic Bishop Conference. Aglo.
Catholic Bishop Conference. Thank you very much. These associations were there and they were looking into this affair. But look, ask me in 2020, when they were killing, they were all mute. None of them spoke. When they kill and they give it to another person, they know very well. Let's have coalition for the chief. They said no. EC said no. And then they have given it, they have declared a winner. We have not seen any coalition paper. And council, the Christian Council, a Peace Council, Ghana Bar Association that were speaking during Mahama time, they were all mute. They are no more in the country. Whether they are dead, they are living, or they are in hibernation, I can't tell. And we are all asking, where are those souls? Are they still there? Is Mr. Otaba in the country? Is Professor Stephen Ada in the country? Is the Ghana Bar Association there? Is the Christian Council in the country? And all these things, Abacha, they are the supposed that are supposed to raise alarm about 8 people that died during the election. Have you seen them speaking? If it were to be Muhammad's government, they would have called it a long time. Even it wouldn't have happened. They will be chewing him every day and night. But because it is Akufo-Addo and they have leniency to that government, they are mute.
Anyway,
whatever happens is good. Let's go with it.
To some extent, I can agree with you because conduct and their silence, it's not helping at all.
They say it's not helping because you say silence means what? Consent. Right? Silence means consent. So whatever is going on in this government, all the civil councils that are mentioned, that were doing a very good job to make sure that the system was good under NDC and Mahama. Today they say they won't speak. Whatever is Mahama's government, we didn't see this. Meanwhile, the little things was bad and they were talking about it. Mensa Otabel, all his sermons was political sermons. Now, at a point in time, he told us you not watch TV again. It's better to go and watch animals in the river or in the forest somewhere. Today he's dead. They are killing people. He won't talk. And it's good. Ghana Bar Association. 1, 2, 3, they have issued a communique already. Bahama government. At a point in time, Otabel was telling the whole country that and my own moderator, I've even not mentioned his name. This man.
Marty, are you a Presbyterian?
I am a Presbyterian.
Oh,
my
me too.
own moderator was speaking. Today, he's very quiet.
Over, this round. Over, conclude Maya. Why? I think it's almost 5 to 7.
Thank you very much. I'm concluding. Okay. So, Abacha, that we have people who could have even delved into the matter for us if the government is not interested in it. Are you getting the detail I'm trying to make here? Yes. Because the whole thing, the government is involved in it. The government has hands in it. And because these civil societies that I mentioned, they have, how do I call it? They liaise with the government. Let me use that word. They liaise with the government. And so they will not talk about it. So it's like everything that went on in 2020 election is perfect. And the EC will come out and tell us that this has been one of the best elections we have ever had. Look at it. What a typical irony. Have you seen it? This is what is going on in the country. The best ever election we have had from 2000 up to now. Jamensa is telling us that it's one of the best elections we have ever had. When 8 people died. It is the best.
I understand you so much. It's very disturbing.
We have 6 seats that belong to the NDC that was snatched and given to the MPP. It's the best, election. And we have people that will speak for us. They say they won't talk. Ghana Bar Association, they are mute. They are dead. No more alive. Christian Council, dead. No more alive. Peace Council, no more alive. And then the other community that we have. The whole Professor Mante that will speak, today he will speak. And Mensa Otabel, his political sermon is dead and gone. Have you seen the whole thing now? Yeah. What type of country are we trying to build for our people?
What kind of democracy are we trying to build? Because the ideology they are practicing anybody determine the country we live in. I know that.
Now we have system for democracy. I'm telling you, Akufo-Addo is not using democracy. He's using 2 types of leadership style. It's autocracy and laissez-faire. And it's not a country until we have a government that will come back to democracy.
All right, Ava, as always, thank you very much for your contributions. Now, Lord, conclude my minjamo guys near. It's almost 7 o'clock. Name say after an end of my friend when you know more close doors. I see a meeting I crave by a time and a Ghana for and today we will talk about that, okay? Lord. Is Lord on the line? Over. Yanko.
Yes.
Conclude more Yanko.
Oh, okay. So
no, Lord is back. So over you couldn't get
okay.
Yeah, Lord is back.
Okay.
So Lord, concluding Yanko. Aye.
Yeah. So in conclusion, I want to share more light on the Minister of Health.
Mm-hmm.
Before them coming power, there were people that their head they feel that it and for the party to come back to power. Normally, they are the last year came about no matter what, Qatar would be a waste of time. So the big kind, I wasn't far from the phone. Those people like that, they don't touch up no matter what. Push their health, the baby war. So arrogant, like of your backup, that's it. On power, I was there. Power.
Lord, I'm say who break it up, and yeah, took us an EP.
Is it better now?
It is, yes. Now we can hear you. So we can start it from beginning. I would really appreciate. Now conclude.
Sorry.
It's okay. It happens.
So, like I was saying, that there are some people that feel they're untouchable. No matter what happens, nothing can be done to them. And Pastor Susu Mbuko, Ghana, we've gone far from Utukwine, even within sub-Saharan region. Malia, they see us like we are on top over there. Oko Burkina, they see us like Liberia, everywhere. They see us as your democracy, no, the level I want no, but Oko hold on almost to democracy. I say, Ghana, hey, because no ma, if you feel it, they can do whatever they feel like doing. Obian to me, being see. Oh, Mali, you be cool cry. So, Jenny, be picture about oh, what is TV so now? Okay, Casa, you know, so they US will cry. But I mean, I'm not encouraging that. I mean, I don't side with such barbarian acts. But then the area and the area, you know, the chair, the chimban, say, I mean, Unyeska. How to meet the boy party, no? In the future, I'll be back into power. I'll be meeting Quatia, Sendia, Obian to me, no shade. So I know when I was see, your boy near you free, you free a system, Mukra, and back to the your friend says, a draft commission and oh, it's
All right, Lord, online. So. Yeah, Lord, we can hear you. Yankasa. Anyway, let's do this. ABC Ewaha. Guys, as always, thank you very much for your time. Lord Quay from Ghana. Lord, I know it's very late in Ghana, but you better for more contribution. Next week, give me some time, you know, you know, you better discuss it. Then we'll send the communique out. Now we'll be aware and send you started. And you can send me, gentlemen. You have a good evening. You know, you be casa next weekend. I mean, yeah, quick sum. Beginning of the show, this is what we did. Yeah, who's a third variant? You know, as saying it like COVID. You know, I take you a third phase or third stream. So. Product Bakwa, our company almost sponsor a show as longevity. You know, my ambassador, Mr. Mensa Kasa, all the way from Ghana. But share no more product in you know, say I'm fancy. I'm fancy. Any started COVID-19. As it stands right now, no, I'm say the next phase we are likely to see a Delta variant, you know. Still, you follow CDC regulations, you know. Yeah, no, fancy. Then we talked about upon Buonu being out, Dampari being in, Amidu Kaisa out as an SP, Kisia Jabin coming in. Yebusa say political influence a bit to me affect your performance, and you guys heard what various people no in your Lord view from Ghana, in your say from Atlanta, Georgia, offer as always from New York. He did his very best too, as his fellow colleagues. No one you know my take. We ain't talking about commission. No. Say into sermon or sermons, I was say the kufa to fire and I say president precise as or fire and I say man as or resigning. We ain't talking about health minister no. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to lose my eyesight. Let me put my glasses on because of rain or too much for me. Any conclude here. This is what we always say. I say what? Questions. On your feedback, we seek for your opinion. give you answers, we review, and we comment. During the program, this is what I do. I ask questions, I pass comments, and I make suggestions. Say, and you see, I want to make be a Yakupon boy, yet the spiritual word bebro with Prophet Walker Afran Ashon. You better talking about the security of the country, the spiritual implication about your security of Ghana, because I hear you too much. There's a time as a prophecy in your mom for so, and then you cool, so Jesus, now Healthfield and I'll be your Healthfield, that's what you share Juma. That is the right place to go. Or say danceable services LLC. Aha, you recruiting nurses, LPNC and HHA. Almost all the four. You be placed in hospitals, assisted living, group homes, mental home, memory care. It depends on what you want. Uba be beginning with a certificate and now say experience. Now let's go back into longevity. And I say I two say commercial about longevity. I need to commercial because the ambassador said it all.
Our immune system, and because we are exposed to all these toxins and also we are growing daily, naturally our levels of glutathione depletes, and as the levels deplete, we are also predisposing ourselves to over 74 major health conditions. So we need to boost or optimize glutathione levels in our body through our patented ribosine technology, which is the solution. Derived from this ribosine technology is our flagship product, which we call Cellgevity. So what is Cellgevity? Cellgevity is essentially a product that is made from ribosine and also contains 12 other synergistic ingredients. So these synergistic ingredients range from aloe vera, cordyceps, vitamin C, grapeseed extracts, resveratrol. All these other synergistic ingredients have tremendous health benefits. Resveratrol is very good for the heart, vitamin C, very good immune booster. Cordyceps, where ancient Chinese folklore, they've been using it for stamina and strength. All these other antioxidants have been added to our patented ribosine, and in combination we have what we call Cellgevity. Most healthy people will notice that their energy levels have improved, their mental focus is very, very clear, they sleep better, they have reduced aches and pains, and all the other good things.
All right. With all, as I always say, Emmanuel Acheampong says, nothing is really lost but life or sacrifice. See, a building nation, Obia on a part, Obia been making a contribution in a very different capacities, but Obia one day Basuia. That's why criticizing government as a magana ye can. Because see, at the end, we will not remember the words of our enemies, but the very silence of our friends. And maybe our MPP, when we say security in the country, and yet Obia will defend it. But I always preach about issues state power called aesthetics, like with education, with health, with basic amenities, with security. So I know man, for politics and con. Say because we be able to be a victim. You see, among us among the question that each Ghanaian is asking himself, and they say, who is next? Why next are you because the general security is poor. The national security has failed the people. We are finding it difficult to tell them. And I said, when demand here, how do you get it? Enjoy the rest of your evening, and tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., Spiritual World. Time with Prophet Walker. We are seeking what we call the spiritual implication on the current security in the country. Last week night was about economy. The next week,